Hey guys, it's Taylor from BeeisforBeauty, and today we're going to do a Walking Dead inspired tutorial. To get started on the look, I'm going to create the ripped flesh look around the mouth. And this part's actually super easy, so all I'm going to do to create the flesh is use ripped pieces of paper towel or napkin and liquid latex. You're going to rip small pieces and apply them directly to your skin, and you want to make sure that you don't glue this down completely. Make sure you leave a flap. You're going to have to use the liquid latex in layers because it works best after each layer is dry, so apply this first, let it dry, and then apply another layer right on top. So I know this looks silly at first, but trust me, it looks just like flesh at the end. Another helpful tip with liquid latex, not only should you let it dry before each layer, but try to make the layers as thin as possible. So while my liquid latex is drying, I'm going to start by putting on foundation and concealer. I'm using a beige and a mixture of yellow as well to cancel out any redness in my face. I want to take out all the pigment and freckles that I have to make the appearance look more of a dead look, so washing out all the pigment in my face, I'm just using a very light color. Then I'm just going to use a very light powder and set this. For this look, I want to use a very sunken in looking face, so I'm going to use a heavy contour using a black eyeshadow. I'm also going to contour or darken the under part of my eyes to make them look a little bit darker and more sunken in. I'm going to use a black liner as well. Now that my latex is dry, I'm going to make this flesh colored by using my foundation right over top. To give the appearance of the pulled flesh, I'm going to start by putting a black base right underneath and place this just all around the parts of the paper towel that you put on. That way it looks very deep and pulled. Now I'm going to start the teeth. You guys have seen me do this in previous videos that are more of a skeleton look, so you're going to apply the white first, and you can look up a picture if you want of a skeleton or just follow the same guidelines of your teeth that you already have. Once the white base is set, I'm going to start by making the outline of the teeth using a pencil and a brush. This part is probably the most tedious and the only part where you really have to be careful, but you want to make sure this looks more realistic, so just take your time on this part making the teeth. While you're filling in the teeth too, you can take that black shadow or liner and also fill in the rest of the mouth. I do apologize for this part. I know it's a little hard to see because my face is out of the camera frame, but bear with me and hopefully that you get a good enough angle to see how I'm doing this. For the bottom teeth, you can see how I'm making the roots of the teeth where the white kind of comes down more. That's more natural looking than just having the teeth itself. Now for the fun part. We're going to start using the scab blood and place this directly over all of the black and underneath the skin flaps that you've made. You want to make sure that you cover the paper towel or napkins completely, that way they're not white. It'll look more realistic if it has the flesh color or the blood color. Next, I'm going to apply liquid blood and place this right over top any scab blood that we already did. That way it looks more like a wound. And you're probably going to have to use a brush like I did to manipulate it, but that's fine. To give the look a messy, ripped look, I'm going to use a red lipstick and place this right outside to give the appearance again so it looks ripped, and then place liquid blood right over top. You can be creative and as messy as you want with this because I've never really seen a pretty zombie, so don't be afraid with messing this part up because you really can't. So I wanted to create kind of a little story or background with this, and my story is my zombie or myself got shot in the head. I know, gory, so I'm going to place this little kind of fake or faux gunshot to the head right here and have the blood drip down. And now your zombie or Walking Dead look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, of course, leave them below. Thumbs up for gory, scary, fun videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.